Hey, long time no see. So yeah, I took the last couple streams off. I had stuff to do, wasn't feeling it, yada yada yada. Doesn't really matter. So yeah, so what's next on the list? Well, kind of thinking about. I believe I mentioned previously, that I wanted to get into a couple of games that I've had on my backlog for a while. And it was always I'm going to stream that someday, and I never got around to it. And one of them was Star Trek Resurgence. And I think that's what we're going to dig into. I say that as if I haven't already got it queued up in the background. Why do I do this? Just stop. Anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, let's just jump right into it. Fuck it. I don't really have a lot of foreplay here. I'm just gonna, for lack of a better phrasing. All right. There we go. And this time, I muted the game so that I wouldn't forget and have it muted the whole time for about 20 minutes. That's always fun. So anyway, it looks like I started a game a while back. I'm just gonna delete it. I'm gonna go in clean, but I gotta say, this anti-aliasing or lack of it here is kind of nasty. Let's see if we can clean that up. I hate motion blur, but for the sake of cinematography, we'll keep it on for here. Why is this so jank? It's like it's rendering at a higher res, or no, that it's blitting it at a higher res, but it's like rendering, like the fonts look clear, like they're sharp, like native res, but the actual in-engine stuff in the background is. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Choices. Have you made choices? Dive deep into your choices. Go to StarTrekResurgence.com and enter the code below. Zvlegzigzig. Or scan this QR code. That's weird. So anyway, we'll start clean. Give it a fair shake. This is a Dramatic Labs adventure. The relationships and events you're about to experience will be shaped by the choices you make. Oh.
Captain's log, stardate 57931.4. The crew is restless. After spending too many months piecing our ship back together, we're finally about to venture out on a new mission. And the crew isn't letting this unprecedented ion storm slow them down. They're ready for something different. I know I am. Perhaps more than any of them.
I don't know where I'm going, just kind of flying out into a nebula.
Fortunately, nothing ever stays the same. It's entropy, the nature of the universe. Change is inevitable. And while entropy says order gives way to chaos, in this case, change is good.
Careful what you ask for.
Our new first officer is en route to the Resolute. Jara Rydek. I know she'll bring a welcome dose of new blood to the crew.
Whoa! 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 Here we go. Gotta hang on. Whew. Right trigger. What? I don't have a gamepad, motherfucker. What are you doing? What am I pressing? Oh no, I'm gonna fail completely. Oh no.
Thanks.
No that problem. Ain't good. I don't even have it. Alright.
I'm not great with flying.
After.
But these little shuttles are the worst.
Stick around in Starfleet and you'll be sure to see worse than this.
Oh God.
I have.
I'm leaving.
And you're here to talk about it.
In the flesh.
That's good.
The crew is impacted by the things you say.
Sorry, I'm a little anxious.
Yeah, we got
I
that.
hadn't noticed.
I'm on my way to my first assignment.
Wait, what?
When we get to the starbase, I'm transferring on to the Resolute.
So am I.
It won't be easy for Jara to step in at the 11th hour like this. But if
Love me
she's
and
half the
Miranda.
officer I knew she could become when she was a cadet at Starfleet Academy. She'll be the XO this ship needs right now.
That guy at the bottom. And I love those. They're so small. Perfect packet-sized ship. Nova class, I think. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Oh yeah, give me that close up. I wish we'd gotten to see more from this. Well, I guess in the Deep Space Nine they were using them. I like these era uniforms. These are, I like that they're kind of that balance between like the monster maroons that were mostly like one color except for the collar, but not quite as militaristic, but more militaristic than like the Technicolor, you know, the whole uniform that color. I don't know. I like it. It's a nice. It's a more business. It looks more business than, I don't know. Whatever. More business than Garage Monkey. Like the Voyager. Although I like those too. Don't get me wrong. I love all of them. I like most of them. But anyway, I could talk about that for about an hour.
A starbase on the very edge of Federation space. Long way from home now.
Now, see, you've shown me mouse controls there, but you didn't give me an opportunity to figure out what, like, when the pad was rolling through the air. I don't know. This is going to be interesting. Ooh, it's nice. It's all right. Yo, what up, nerds?
Commander? I'm not usually such a nervous
My
wreck,
pips
by
are
the way.
down here.
I actually did well at the Academy.
Oh yeah?
Maybe you've heard of the Torvalin test?
Sounds familiar.
It's a tactical simulator that makes the Kobayashi Maru look like a picnic on Pintar's fire.
Of course it
Anyway,
does!
I finished in the top
Sorry,
20.
can't help me.
Not just in my class. I mean, all time. In the history of the Academy.
Really? That's quite impressive.
Thank you. It was tough. But you know, I set my mind to it and it paid off.
Please place your hand here. Hold it there for a few seconds.
Oh God, it's a quick time event. Oh God, I don't know how to use it. What do I do? How do I do? Okay, fine. Nice desk. That is a really nice desk. I mean, that's...
Welcome, Commander Rydek.
Wait, you're Jara Rydek? You absolutely crushed the Torvalin test. You finished in what, like the top 3?
That would be me.
Now I'm really... It's an honor to meet you, Commander.
Yes, it is.
Sorry, I didn't realize before. I just came off the shuttle and was glad to be on solid ground.
The pleasure's mine, Ensign.
Paul Calloway.
Good to meet you.
I believe Commander Ermot is expecting you. He's in the concourse.
Nice
today.
comb over, nerd. Stop calling people nerds.
See you
It's
on the Resolute.
so cliche at this point. Can't help it. It's just a generic, rude thing, I guess. It's stupid. It's a stupid, rude thing. What's going on with the textures? Ooh. So this is kind of interesting. They're using like a mix between next generation. Shut up! Next generation LCARs and late TOS era when they were starting to kind of like move from tactile switches and such over to a more next generation style stuff. You see it in like at the end of Star Trek 4 when they get the new Enterprise and stuff in that later era that, you know, we didn't get really a lot to look at, but this is kind of like a mix between that, which is kind of interesting. It's interesting! Anyway. I'm self-aware. I know how stupid this is. Anyway. So it's kind of a Miranda-style ship, but not really crazy about it. But it's going to be home for a while, so we gotta get used to it.
If I remember my briefing, Commander Ermont is a Bolian, so I'm looking for someone with blue skin.
Racist.
Yeah, not the ship I was hoping for.
Why's that?
Well, you haven't heard? Some kind of accident. Their warp core overloaded.
Oh, whoa. That's a big deal.
They spent 6
Wait.
months fixing it up.
This person has the same haircut as the one at the desk.
That's the rumor, yeah.
Okay, you're not actually saying anything. I am kind of offended. Yeah, you see a Bolian around here?
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm just... Well, I'm not sure where my departure dock is. The Resolute's gonna leave without me.
Look here. The Resolute is leaving from this dock.
Huh, you're right. Nerves must be getting to me.
Yes, let's make you part of the crew. You can't handle fucking finding the entrance. That's great.
Thanks so much, Commander.
Whoa, your arm! Fucking... Oh my god. He's going to die very fast. Wish I could be a little less zoomed in here. Is there a control for that? Guess not. You are old. Alright, you people suck.
Excuse me. Have you seen a Bolian around here? Yes,
That's
sir.
what I said before.
Right back there, near the road.
Oh, God.
Ah, there he is. Thank you.
Happy to help, Commander.
We went into cinematic for like 5 seconds. That was kind of neat.
I'll replicate myself a meal once I'm on board.
Just take this. It's here. What, are they not going to make any more? It's replicated. Come on.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Excuse... Oh, wait a minute. What's this?
Starbase 128 has 4 docks.
Okay. Excuse me, coming through. Excuse me, pardon me. Yo, Blue Man, what up? You blew yourself?
Welcome to the edge of the galaxy, Commander Rydek. I'm Commander Jan Ermont, Operations Officer on the Resolute. Commander?
Commander.
Getting here. This storm isn't making anything easy for us right now.
It was a bit bumpy, but otherwise okay.
My apologies. This storm is unlike anything I've seen before.
Blew you away, huh?
We're grateful you were able to come fill our first officer vacancy at such short notice. From everything I've read and everything I've heard, we're lucky you were available to us. Coming from a premier starship and all. To our little research vessel.
What exactly have you heard about me?
First in your class at the Academy. Received the Starfleet Award of Valor during the Dominion War. Most recently, Tactical Officer and Chief of Security on the USS Endeavor.
You've done your homework.
Like I said, we're very lucky.
Ooh. I don't like how those the nacelles attach, that curve. Not into that. But.
She may not look like much compared to the bigger ships, but as far as science vessels go, she can more than hold her own. And she doesn't look so bad considering 6 months ago she was nearly cracked in half, venting plasma, fighting for her life.
It was an accident?
The equipment malfunction. An accident suggests fault, but no one's to blame. It was a planned test, but the warp core was pushed beyond its limits. It destabilized the dilithium, there was a runaway reaction, and the warp bubble deformed. We thought we could reach a higher resonant frequency, but...
Look at that, like, is that a vein or a scar on the side of his head?
Cost us our first officer and 22 of our crew.
Kinda neat.
At the end of the day, we're all responsible for each other. That's what it means to be a crew.
I can't even begin to imagine what that must have been like for you. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. It does weigh heavy. There are some things you can't forget.
It's been 6 months. What's the attitude among the crew now?
Unsettled.
His face seam goes right
But I hope that a
down
new
to his
mission will help them
uniform,
move forward.
which is kind of awkward.
If not, move on. Listen. I realize you've known Captain Solano for quite some time, and I'm sure you're ready to bring your best. But I should warn you that when the captain announced you would be the new first officer, there were those who felt it was a mistake, that he should have promoted from within. So you might want to tread lightly at first. Until they come to value your contributions as much as he does.
Trust is earned, and it sounds like I have my work cut out for me. But I plan on winning them over.
I don't doubt that. I just figured it was better to know what you're walking into.
Of course.
Starfleet has assigned us a high-priority mission to the Hotari region. I'll let the captain brief you on
Press
board.
enter to explore the
I know
impact
he's
of your
eager to see you.
choices.
Will we be mission ready in time?
We have every intention. The crew has been working around the clock to get the ship ready. There's still so much to do.
Yeah, we don't often get a good feel of the scale of these ships. No, it's kind of neat.
Stuck. I got just the thing.
Find the plasma torch. Well, we can go either way on this. Yeah, that figures. Oh man, this is not mouse friendly. Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous. Oh, for God's sakes. Make me do all the work. Oh, come on! Oh, I gotta do a... Fine, we'll do this. Okay, cool. I'm curious. I don't know. I have no idea. It's like I want to try those things, but now I'm like, the game will remember if you did that, and it's like, well, I don't know. Hey, hello, by the way. Missed you, man. Where you been? Okay. There we go. Kind of getting that kind of same, quick time event kind of interaction stuff that Indiana Jones was doing. So what am I doing? I'm down in D. Okay, there we go.
That.
Ah, I see. Yeah, we just got through Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. That was a hell of a journey. That's a great game. Oh man. Oh wow.
I thought the thing
awesome.
was fried.
What kind of work is that entail? Or what field, I mean?
And not a moment too soon. The boss wants us down in engineering. Like, now.
Get down. I noticed Discovery did this, where in the shuttle bay they have an entrance. Discovery, I say Discovery, but also Lower Decks did that, where it's the Cerritos in their shuttle bay, they have a big star Delta symbol over the exit, which is kind of nice. You arrive and you get greeted with, you know, whatever.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm coming. Can I look around? Can I just look at this? This is neat. I'm gonna go look over here. I don't care what you say. Although I could be dinged for it. Oh my god, I gotta get out of here. Yes. Yes, I'm coming. Ah! Oh, sure. Block the exit.
Don't let LT catch you blocking the corridors like this.
We'll clear it up once we finish the delicate work. Good looking out, though.
Are you okay? You lost some thought there? All right.
Hurry up.
Yeah, all right. Apparently I can't run now. Oh, neat. All right.
Hey, need any help? Okay. Good luck.
I'm thinking we'll have to do the work in that tube, then take the turbo lift from section 2 to section 3.
Well, wait, there's a subfloor crossover around
Time's
junction 13.
wasted.
What do you have against using the turbo?
What you reading?
Nothing, I just like being in the tubes. It's my domain.
Yes, I agree. It is a great place to be.
Force of habit, I guess.
Wait, where does she go? And why is she yelling at me to hurry up? Where the hell did she go? Oh, she's over here. Sorry, all you Trill look-alike. Oh, why is this so low res? Something's wrong. And it's definitely darker than it needs to be.
I heard the new XO just arrived. Won't be long before we get underway. I just hope whatever Chovak called us down for, it's something good. I can never tell with him. I'd rather not end up degaussing plasma manifolds. Hanging upside down makes me queasy.
You and me working together, we can tackle anything he throws at us.
Your optimism is positively contagious.
In fact, I want to see something. Under settings. Like, I found, like, when I first started the game, I noticed that the, I should go back to the main menu and show it. There is a brightness control, but I don't think that's going to have quite the effect that I want. Yeah, fuck it. All right. No, I don't want to get to... No. Why would you think I want to exit the game? I mean, it looks fine here, but... Oh.
Looks like we got here before.
Lieutenant Commander Chovak.
We were just looking for you, Commander.
Petty Officers Ed Solar, Diaz. I was beginning to think you would be late. We are all hands on deck right now, which means if you are not at your post at the appointed time, I do not have someone to replace you. A point I have been forced to make to Petty Officer Edsolar on repeated occasions.
So you're saying we're irreplaceable, Commander?
That is one interpretation. Another would be that I would replace you if I could. You can interpret as you see fit.
So, I don't suppose you wanted us down here to check in before we go off duty?
Lunchtime!
Equip yourselves in EV suits to work on the exterior of the hull. I need you to tune the structural integrity field for optimal performance. The subspace distortions and ionic interference we are experiencing are preventing the proper calibration. But this ship must be ready to depart shortly, despite the storm. The precise nature of these disturbances are not fully understood. But many systems have been affected by the wide band of emissive activity.
Whatever it throws at us, we'll be ready. We've got the best chief engineer in the fleet.
I am a Vulcan, Mr. Diaz. Flattery is not necessary. All that I require is that you do your job. Right now, that entails critical preparations, because long-range sensors show that these disturbances will be more severe at our destination, the Hotari system. You have your orders. Do not delay.
Yes,
Roger
Commander
that.
Chovak. All hands on deck.
What's that?
All hands on deck. That's what Chovok said. You know what that means? It means this ship isn't ready to go out, and the brass know it. So they're throwing every warm body at it. And they're going to leave on schedule. Consequences be damned.
It all comes down to us, Nilly. We're the ones who will get it ready.
I know what we can do.
I think I'm making him a little too ass
Any
kissy.
old refit or any old relaunch.
Whoa.
Excuse me.
A lot of new faces coming on board. It's gotta be tough coming as a replacement. That's for sure.
They seem all right. Something that happened 6 months ago while they were off on another ship? Well, that's nothing to hold against them.
Yeah, you're right. I guess getting a little new blood on board doesn't hurt.
Sounds like you already had enough blood.
Hold on. Now there's an old face I didn't expect to see again. Hey, Miranda!
You weren't gonna leave without me, were you?
Miranda, you're here?
Can't believe Miranda showed up. Oh my god!
Transfer came in at the last minute, so I figured I'd slum it on this bucket of bolts. Looks like you got her back together pretty nicely. I wasn't sure what to expect.
Wouldn't take long to reverse that transfer and get you right back on the Adirondack.
I didn't know you had that kind of authority.
Oh, Carter's going places. You'd be surprised what he can do.
Still, I am glad to be here. He still owes me a bottle of Saurian brandy. Don't think I forgot.
Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Maybe Carter can rustle up that bottle and we can give you a proper welcome. As soon as we wrap up this quick...
Gonna party!
Here, let me help you.
Thanks.
So what's the word? Are you back in the security rotation?
Yep. Still running with the usual suspects.
Whoa!
Good to go. See you on the other side.
That's not a good expression.
Activating magnetic souls.
Magnetic Soul! Sounds like an album cover. Can we just float over to the Miranda? Not that Miranda from... Well, I mean, yeah, okay, but also... Look at that. Look at her out there. Miranda. Ooh.
That view never gets old.
Let's go.
It's a nice looking nebula. I'll give you that. Thunk. Who are you and why are you in my room? Oh.
Captain Solano should be here momentarily.
Can I look through his junk?
You'll have to forgive me, I don't know much about Kobleods. But my understanding is you need a steady supply of duridium to keep your cell structure stabilized, or bad things start to happen. And we have plenty of duridium in sickbay, so there's no risk of running out.
Thank you.
Well, I'm glad you brought it up then,
Feel free to make
Chekhov.
yourself at home. And help yourself to whatever you like from the replicator.
The ring is interesting as a holographic status display. We haven't really seen that, but there's no reason it couldn't in this universe. Ooh.
The first mineral Captain Solano ever discovered.
Amethyst. There we go.
Always was the nostalgic type.
Although I guess it's not Amethyst. Whatever. Ooh, hello, window.
I can't believe he keeps this around. Don't even know where mine is.
Really? Do, 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 do. Here's a story. Go through your junk. Do, 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 do.
He's still got a thing for trains. The warp engines of their day, apparently.
It's a nice desk. I really do dig that. I think that's... Man, ain't nothing beating either wood grain or whatever you call this pattern. I don't know what you call that. It's inspiring, though.
Just a sip of something.
Hot booze. Coffee. Rectagino. I'm not going to be a Rectagino jerk. Coffee.
Decisions.
Just make coffee.
Coffee.
Cup available on StarTrek.com.
Perfect temperature. Don't know how they do it.
Nice.
Jara Rydek.
How you doing?
Last time I saw you, it was graduation from the academy. You'd already secured one of the most prestigious assignments possible. And you were burning with enough ambition to fuel 7 trips around the Necrid Expanse.
It's good to see you again, Captain.
I could not be happier to have you on the Resolute. My only regret is that we couldn't provide you with a warmer welcome. The arrival of a first officer to her new ship.
I just hoped for more.
But, unfortunately, we've had our hands full with the refit.
That would be totally I don't need any parts.
I knew it was something. He does totally. Ah, God damn it.
More efficient. I like it. As I'm sure you've heard, we've had a rough go of it these last 6 months. The ship suffered some damage, but not nearly as much as the crew.
You'll have to forgive me. I don't really know the details.
Starfleet has been kind enough to keep the story contained. Probably because they want to protect me.
Oh.
But I don't mind telling you. We were on the verge of a major scientific breakthrough. A quantum leap forward in warp core technology. 10,000 teradynes per second. The ability to travel at
good evening.
Rate of speed longer and faster than we ever dreamed. What would have been the crowning achievement of my career? Right there. Within our grasp. Until it all went so horribly wrong.
She looks really familiar.
We pushed her too hard, and a warp core malfunction overloaded the system, creating a pressure gradient way beyond what the ship can handle. It was heartbreaking. We lost some of our best people.
So let's do it again.
As captain, I have to take full responsibility. It was my decision to make, and I have to live with the consequences.
We all know the risks when we sign up. There are no guarantees. As much as we tell ourselves otherwise.
True. But as captain, my job is to mitigate and manage the risks as much as possible. And that's where I failed. In my defense, I will say, I might have avoided the whole ordeal if my senior staff had been willing to trust me.
Oh, here we go.
There was a lot of pushback from my former XO. And I think that cost me his confidence. I don't want you to pull any punches. Certainly not on my account. But once we decide on a course of action, I need everyone to fully commit to the mission. Anything short of that just won't work. And that's when things start to go sideways.
This is your ship, and you are the captain. So as far as I'm concerned, whatever you say, goes.
That's the kind of support I'm looking for. Look, I'll be blunt. We can't afford another mistake. Or at least, I can't. I feel like my career is hanging in the balance here. We need a win. Something to restore the crew's confidence.
I understand.
Like right here, she's almost black.
Starfleet has tasked us with what they're calling a mission of the highest priority.
Their uniform,
escorting a
not.
senior diplomat to Hotari space. Two previously peaceful and otherwise non-aggressive civilizations now find themselves on the brink of all-out war.
So it's a peacekeeping mission.
I see it as a golden opportunity to not only prove
This music
what
is
the Resolute
completely
and their
not
crew are truly capable of,
appropriate.
but also a mission for which we're uniquely qualified. This ionic storm. Our long-range sensors suggest it's several orders of magnitude stronger than anything on record. A total anomaly like nothing we've seen before. And you'll never guess where it leads.
Hatari.
Exactly.
Have you played Hotari
Nearly
today?
The precise location where we're headed. Where I imagine the interference will be exponentially greater. But
It's a game. It's kind of like a Telltale kind of adventure
So
kind of thing.
basically, we're being sent into the eye of a storm, more powerful than anything on record.
Well, yes. But we're taking every precaution. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. I expect we'll have some rough sledding when we arrive, so I need you to prepare the crew for the work.
So the choices you make
There's just one more
influence the
thing I
path
wanna
of the
clarify.
story and all that.
The metric that for me will be the ultimate measure of your success.
What is it?
If after serving as my first officer, you don't one day find yourself with a ship of your own, then I will consider it my personal failure. When that might happen is entirely up to you. But it goes without saying, you have my full support.
Well, you barely know
It's
me,
been
but
a
all
dream
right.
of mine since before I can remember. So I would be honored to become a captain someday.
As long as you're willing to do the work, you have my promise. I'll do everything in my power.
You can't promise that this early.
Thank you.
Why would you?
Come.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no,
Introduce
but
you to the crew.
this guy is full of red flags here. I'm a good look out the window. I can't look out the window. All right. Taking it away from me. Yeah, more or less. More or less. I mean, there's things you do, there's people you talk to, there's responses you give them that may piss them off, and that'll make them not cooperative later, or whatever. Or maybe you give them boosts, and you know they remember that, and they'll have your back later, that kind of thing. I mean, I don't know the extent of it with this because I'm just kind of just starting out, but that's my understanding. Can I go to any of these? Ooh. That's kind of a mix between TNG and Voyager, style-wise. It's kind of interesting.
If I could have your attention for a moment. I'd like to introduce Commander Jara Rydek, our new first officer.
Who?
Some quick introductions. This is Lieutenant Handar, our helmsman. Best in the business.
Hi.
One of. Well, what he lacks in humility, he more than makes up for in ability.
A pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Likewise.
Next, we have Commander Westbrook, our chief science officer. I've come to rely on his expert counsel on a regular basis.
Pleasure.
I see you have the
Commander
science
Rydek,
eyebrow.
It is such an honor to meet you.
This is our tactical officer, Lieutenant Bedrosian, who's been looking forward to meeting you for about as long as I can remember.
I've been following your career for quite some time. And I look forward to learning as much as I can from you.
That's very kind of you to say. I'm happy to be here.
Well, I have to admit, one of the reasons I've followed your career is because you're part Kobliad. Because of what you've overcome. Starfleet stands up for people who can't defend themselves. And you were one of those people once.
Okay.
But since then, you've done so much to protect others who need it. I really admire that. So, you've been something of an inspiration to me. Not that I've done anything close to what you've done, but you definitely set a standard to strive for.
I don't know what to say. That's incredibly flattering, thank you.
I hope someday I can follow in your footsteps.
I'm sure you will.
And then, of course, you've already met Commander Ermont. Please, do everything you can to make Commander Rydek feel at home here. I'll be on the starbase. Have an urgent meeting with the Starbase commander.
Yeah, we're...
To get underway.
It's something.
If they drag their feet any longer, we won't make our rendezvous. The bridge is yours.
It's mine! Oh, mine! She's either gonna betray her, or they're gonna have, like, a love interest thing going on here. And I think the choices I made probably will, push towards that. That's very flattering.
Communications. Keeps us in contact internally and with other vessels.
What you gonna shoot at? Shoot.
Tactical
pew,
station.
pew, pew, pew.
Hopefully a diplomatic mission won't require we use our weapons much. But if it comes to that, we'll be ready.
Yo, what are you doing? Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? Oh, trapped in here. Wait, aren't there more stations? Like, wait a minute. Oh, there's just over there, there, and there. Huh. Okay. Well.
Impressive range of view.
Ooh. I'm seeing star trails. Making my own little warp. Mew. Alright. Alright, what are you doing?
The helm. The Resolute is a refitted Centaur class, meaning it's capable of quick maneuvers. Can't wait to see what she can do.
It's too dark, man. I'm gonna mess with that. I guess if I can mess with the brightness. Actually, let me set it at the standard, and then see what. No, it's dark there, and I bet it was when I did minimum. So, that's a little brighter, but now it's just because we've lost some of the. Let's see if we can crank this up. Unfortunately, there's no like 0 point here, so we gotta play it by ear. No, it's a little better. Although I kind of liked the ambiance of the bridge when it was a little darker. Let's see if we can just find a little. It's a good compromise. We'll have to see if the rest of the game looks bad like this. Because maybe it just was meant to be darker. I don't know.
Science station. The Resolute is a science vessel, primarily. Might explain Commander Westbrook's attitude. I'll have to speak with him later.
Why? Because he's a science guy on a science ship? That's kind of weird. Yo, Bolian, what up?
Operations. Staffing, supplies. There's a lot to keep track of on a starship. Good thing we have Commander Ermont.
Now, that's a good question. If you're commanding officer, do you take the center chair? Oh, what used to be the center chair, now it's left. Whatever. Let's see what happens.
Commander, Chief Engineer Chovak needs to lower the structural integrity field. He's sent a crew out to recalibrate the emitters in response to the danger posed by the storm.
I think it looks better like this. I think.
We just need your go-ahead.
Not really feeling it. What do you think? Science nerd. Nothing?
Permission granted.
Lowering structural integrity field. Now.
Entering maintenance mode.
We're fucked.
Condition blue.
The storm is getting worse.
Looks like they turned off the SIF.
Great. Let's get to that emitter.
Ooh-wee-oh. Ooh. Ooh-wee-oh. Ooh.
Every time we're out here, I half expect to see her in pieces again.
She's still got some scars on her. It adds character.
When I joined Starfleet, all I wanted was a ride out of town. But this isn't exactly how I pictured it.
On the outside of the ship?
No. sometimes it feels like we're just part of the machinery. Don't you want more than that? I mean, Starfleet is noble and all, but it's still a machine.
Yeah, of course I do. Starfleet's an open door. We just have to walk through it. You wanted to get away. I enlisted because I didn't want to wait years just to get out and see the galaxy. I wanted to go somewhere, see new worlds, look up at a sky no one's ever seen before. Just because I'm cranking a hyperspanner up in a Jeffries tube today doesn't mean that's all I'll ever be. Diaz to Commander Chovak. We are at the Sif emitter.
Acknowledged. You may proceed with the recalibration.
Cue the quick time. Oh, jeez, here we go again. What are we doing? What are we getting? What are we grabbing? All right.
Beginning recalibration.
Two nodes to the center, circular indicators. Wait.
Careful. Too much action and harmonics will deflect the alignment.
Oh, I see. I see what's up.
Looks good. That wasn't so hard.
Beep. The beeps and the blings and the boops and the
Commander
blops.
Westbrook, right? Chief Science Officer.
You remembered my name and my rank. Impressive.
Thank you.
Yes, I am the Chief Science Officer, and I have the dubious honor of being the most senior officer on this bridge. I know this ship inside and out. Better than just about anyone.
Well, I'm so glad you said that. Now I know exactly who to turn to when I have questions.
Questions are more Commander Ermont's territory. Captain Solano primarily relies on my knowledge and expertise when he needs answers. I'm curious, though. A Kobliad, or half in your case, is an odd choice for First Officer, given your vulnerable condition and all. But if, as an example, we found ourselves in a hostile situation, and you were suddenly incapacitated because you needed an infusion, what would happen then?
I'd fucking kill you. Huh.
You'd leave Captain Solano without an XO. Granted, that would be a worst-case scenario, but not outside the realm of possibility.
Captain Solano's familiar with my condition. I'm sure it factored into his decision. So I'd have to say it's not a problem.
But we should probably have a contingency plan just in case.
See, he's going to be the good guy later on down the line.
I see no reason to stop now.
Commander Sutherland, your predecessor, was one of the best first officers in all of Starfleet. His record was impeccable and his reputation was without equal. I mean no disrespect, but the shoes you're stepping into are almost impossible to fill. He was loved by the crew. And he was one of my closest friends.
Hey, we just met. You might like me after you get to know me.
They say familiarity breeds contempt, but who knows? Seeing as Captain Solano is on the starbase, let me give you an update on this ion storm we're flying into. It's unusual, unlike anything I've ever seen. At the moment, I can't tell you if the Resolute will shrug it off or if we're putting ourselves at risk. However, if we learn more about its patterns, its
What's that Tylenol on the screen?
With a scientific countermeasure.
You gonna look at it?
Just a moment.
Jesus Christ. Party mode activated.
We've got a massive energy wave inbound.
On screen.
My God.
Tracing its trajectory.
Starbase docking clamps are holding.
The storm's emissions are fluctuating, coming in waves. And if my projections are right, we're about to get hit by a wideband burst of ionic energy, like a tsunami.
I'm reading power abnormality.
Red alert.
Aye.
That's funny. Let the meter go out, and what's gonna happen then? Oh, I want to try it.
Evacuating main gangway and retracting.
Putting sensor visualization on screen.
It's like her timing is her timing is terrible. You know?
Time to impact. 1 minute.
Shield systems are severely impacted. We have limited protection.
I need every available solution. What are our options?
We can weaken the impact of the storm with a deflector pulse.
There's a better way.
I'm sending all auxiliary power to the deflector dish.
Send the aux power to the shields. We can't reactivate the entire shield bubble, but it's a directional threat. So we can orient all we have towards the wave. You have to believe me.
That actually does sound like a good idea. So fuck it. And we got people on the
Get those shields.
Yeah, because there's people on the thing, on the hull.
We've only got one shot.
And if you don't protect
Understood.
them,
On my command.
so even if you weaken it, it's still gonna hit. So that makes sense to me. Oh shit! Wait, what are we doing? Oh, it's shields.
Locked. Raise shields.
This is it.
All hands, brace for impact.
What happened?
We have experienced a surge of radiation.
I'm now my nuts are now shriveled.
This radiation supercharged the plasma, forcing it to backflush through the system and creating a dangerous imbalance.
Blow out every primary system on the ship.
Just tell us where you need us.
I need you to traverse the hull to the access port to recalibrate the port nacelle plasma regulator.
So I wonder if they would have died if I picked the other one.
We've reached the first access point.
Understood. Do you see the override for the level 1 failsafe circuits?
Affirmative.
Engage the override. It should allow us to stop the EPS flow to the warp engine without triggering an automatic core shutdown.
Failsafe override engaged.
Are you sure? I am registering some crosstalk in the bypass circuit.
We need to route the signals so they don't interfere with each other.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Yeah, sure.
Diaz to Resolute. The failsafes are temporarily disabled. Moving on to the EPS regulator.
Heads up, Carter.
What is that?
One of the discharges coalesced.
It's coming right toward us. I'm gonna try to disrupt it with my phaser.
Yeah, baby!
So we gotta climb up the pylon. Not that there's really an up, but, you know.
Phaser to clear a path. What am I doing? Can I? Oh. This is weird. Man, I want to play Elite Force again. Oh, that's so good. Regulators! Mount up! This is getting tedious. Yeah, no, it isn't. I love it. What am I saying?
We're at the regulator point. Opening the access panel.
And now halting the EPS flow to the port nacelle. We have little time before it causes an overload in the engine. You must work efficiently.
EPS manifold adjusters reset to neutral.
Oh, I see. No.
The EPS lines to the port warp engine are back in balance.
Okay.
Almost done. Once I cycle the manifold nozzles, Chobot can...
Not again.
Get down! DS to bridge. We just lost the docking clamp. We've got a lot of debris coming down. All vibrations, too. We can't finish the EPS regulation in these conditions. Please advise.
We have to release the ship from that other docking clamp or the hull will be ripped apart.
There's a problem. The clamps are supposed to disengage automatically in an emergency, but it's not working.
Not working.
What are our options?
The docking clamps are fitted with exploding bolts for an emergency release.
We've got crew out there. That'd be like setting off a bomb next to them.
Maybe there's another way.
Can't we just beam them back?
Put them through.
Why do you forget about
The
this?
mooring arm is failing. You need to disengage from the starbase now. The damage to the station will be catastrophic.
The docking clamp isn't functioning. We're exploring our options.
The option is to detonate the emergency release.
Commander, hear me out. Reverse the polarity of the hull, which theoretically will repel the docking clamps.
And repel the engineering crew right off the hull into the storm.
This is Captain Solano. Put me on screen.
Go ahead. Captain, we have a situation.
Commander, what are you doing? Blow the bolts on the docking clamp.
The captain doesn't know the whole story.
I'm giving you an order. Jara?
Captain, you brought me here because you trusted me. Can you trust me now?
You better be sure you make the right decision.
I got a save state. Don't worry about it.
Captain made himself quite clear.
They're gonna get hammered with debris out there. Reverse the polarity.
There is protocol.
And there are lives.
What is the holdup?
I don't know why you can't just beam them back on board.
Hull polarity to disengage the clamps.
Yes, Commander.
Repair crew, this is Acting Captain Jara Rydek. Be advised, we are going to reverse hull polarity to free us from the remaining docking clamp. Tether yourself and deactivate your boots on my mark.
Okay, see? That's something. I mean...
8, 7, 6, 5.
Dude, what are you doing?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't give me a quick time there. I mean, I guess you would. Woo! You see, even if the ship doesn't have, transporters, at least the starbase does. This is silly.
Plasma imbalance is reaching critical condition. We are moments from primary system failure.
I got it.
Come on. No, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Running out of mouse space here. I don't have two W's, dude. That's funny. It was supposed to be both sticks, I guess.
Look out!
I got you.
Oh no.
Petty Officer Edselar's hurt and unconscious. I'm gonna have to tow her back to the airlock.
Mr. Diaz, the situation has changed. You are at risk of triggering a substantial electromagnetic arc if you approach the main hull the way you came.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Just beam them up!
The way we came is the nearest airlock.
There is an auxiliary hatch near you on the far end of the pylon. You must bring Miss Edselar there to access the interior.
Roger that.
Now, for some reason, I'm not getting chat notifications. Usually I get like a bleep or something. I don't know what's going on.
I'm at the auxiliary hatch.
Spooky.
You go first.
What?
Let me save your neck this time.
Just go!
No time to fight me on this. Get in there.
You better be right behind me.
Jesus Christ, yeah, this is time for this. What are we doing? Just Oh, come on. Come on. Heard it that time. God damn it. Good evening.
We're in.
They're safe. Bringing the SIF fully online.
Safe.
Do it.
I hate scenarios where like time is the essence and people are just like doing what they did.
Carter.
I'm okay. But Edselar.
It doesn't feel right that she got hit in the head earlier and then she got hurt here. I feel bad. Hey.
Medical. We've got one wounded at my location.
It's gonna be a cool scar.
Oh man.
We'll see you at sickbay.
Yeah, we had a bunch of stuff happen. It's I disappointed
Repair
him.
crew made it inside. EPS flow is back to nominal levels. The SIF is back up.
How does this affect mission readiness, Mr. Ermont?
Releasing the docking clamps using hull polarity minimized damage to the Resolute. We'll have some last-minute repairs to make, but if we reapportion some of the staff, we can make our departure on time. As of now, however, we are successfully moored to the station.
Good to hear. Send updates to my ready room.
Join me.
Commander Rydek?
Yeah,
Me.
of course. Yeah, he's gonna be pretty unhappy. Even though I like totally kicked ass.
You disobeyed my orders. Well?
Respectfully, Captain, I made the right choice given the
You
information I had.
disobeyed my orders! And not just in front of the bridge crew, but the Starbase staff as well. That's going to get around. My name's already tarnished around the fleet. But what is it going to do to my credibility on this ship? From the top to the bottom. Bridge to lower decks.
Maybe I shouldn't have disobeyed a direct order, but you were wrong. You weren't on board, and you didn't have all the information. So I made the right decision for the ship. If you're worried about your credibility, put your ego aside and trust your crew. Trust me.
Fuck yeah.
You might have won some fans on the bridge with that stunt, but not everyone. Lieutenant Commander Chovak has already bent my ear.
I'm sure he doesn't take it personally. He'll get over it in time.
Mr. Chovak is more complicated than he would want to admit.
What was his problem?
I guess we all are. And, if I'm being honest, I'm not sure what I would have done in the moment either. You never really know if you weren't in those shoes.
Thank you.
So, let's just boil it down to, you did what you had to.
Thank you for understanding, sir. I'm sure no one knows the burden of command as well as you do.
I'm sure you will, someday. Despite it all, we got our final Starfleet clearance to depart. So if you'll fetch Mr. Ermont, we'll knock out the final details of any outstanding repairs, and then we'll set out for Hotari.
Yes, sir.
Hotari 2600. Now this is further than I've been in the game, so I don't know what happens after this. So.
All departments reporting full mission readiness.
I think they could have made her look less like a Bajoran.
This is my favorite moment, right now.
The start of a new mission is always full of possibility.
The Orion Syndicate could sell it as a drug.
Don't let the Admiralty hear you say that.
What up, bitches? I'm on the bridge.
Sit, everyone.
Oh.
You all know, I'm not big on speeches. We're embarking on the first mission since our refit. Let's make it a good one. Disengage docking clamps.
Yeah, blow them explosive.
Docking clamps released.
Thrusters ahead, Mr. Handar.
Oh, those benches are horrible. They're just pipes.
That should do it. Set a course for the Hotari system. Prepare to go to Warp 8.
Aye, Captain.
You know what? You take this one.
Me? Engage.
Simple, but effective.
I'm not big into the catchphrase thing. I don't know. It's weird.
Easy. Thank you. I'm fine. Really,
You don't look so good.
I need drugs. Bad. I need a hit, man.
I have to get to sickbay.
Go.
You just got here and you already need a refill? Jesus Christ! Oh my lord, that was a hell of a lurch. Maybe that guy was right. Maybe she shouldn't be in this position. I don't know. I mean, she should be topped up right now for whatever this is. Whatever. Yeah.
That was quite a scare. A few minutes more and it would have been one of the shortest tenures on record for a first officer.
Is that the engineer that was out on the hull?
That storm did a real number on her, but she'll live. Just needs rest. You should worry about yourself. Your duridium levels got dangerously low and destabilized your cell structure.
This is definitely one of the more memorable first days I can think of.
My name is Dr. Aram Duval, Chief Medical Officer. To be honest, I've never met a Kobliad before. You're...
rare. I know.
I was going to say special. Your people's numbers have dwindled, despite the Federation's efforts to find a more readily available alternative to the duridium you need to survive.
How did they get there?
You joined Starfleet and managed to thrive. I imagine the responsibility must be overwhelming. Maybe even a burden at times.
I know what it means. And I know the responsibility that comes with it. But I can't be anything more than who I am. And if someone has a problem with that, or expects something else, then that's their problem, not mine.
I wish I hadn't picked that one.
That's exactly right. And don't worry, I won't treat you like a
that feels
science
weird.
Experiment. I just do the science and leave the experiments to Solano.
You don't agree with his methods?
I don't agree with his definition of acceptable risks. Not when the lives of your crew are at stake. My professional opinion is that the accident took a toll. More than he's willing to admit. He's overstressed, operating in the pressure cooker of his own mind. Which is never a good headspace when the lives of your crew are at stake. What concerns me is that now he's even further away from the thing he's been chasing his entire career. Breakthrough discovery. The major innovation. Something he can put his name on.
I hear you. But that's my job, isn't it? To make sure that doesn't happen. And we don't lose sight of the bigger picture.
Which is exactly why I'm so glad you're here. We need you now more than ever.
Yeah!
And I have to give you credit for what happened on the bridge. It took guts to defy a direct order.
Huh. I guess word travels fast around here.
It's a small ship. And everyone's curious about the new XO. Fortunately, you're so...
Oh my god, her neck!
Completely stabilized.
Not her, but the other one. Her neck was like...
It's my responsibility to remind you, without regular infusions of duridium, you will not live. It's as simple as that.
You'd think this would be all settled law at this point.
My work here is done.
Why are we talking about this? Why is this... Why did it get here? Why does her ring only turn red when it's at the red line?
I came to see if you were okay.
Why not like 5-minute warning, you know, or something?
No one knew what was happening.
I can't even imagine what it must have looked like. I don't want people to get the wrong impression.
No, not at all. You don't have to feel embarrassed. Everyone understands this is part of what it means to be Kobliad. You trusted me earlier with the shields, and I appreciated that. I want you to know that I have your back.
Thank you.
She's watching dead ass. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. And that's why I don't understand it. Shouldn't this just be routine at this
the
point?
diagnostic sequence and this shuttle will be cleared.
I understand we have to make drama for the game, but it still comes
Storm
off
in the Hotari region
weird.
will interfere with our transporters. So we need all available shuttlecraft in working order.
He didn't even look to see if anybody was in front of the door.
Petty Officer Maris, I will leave you to your work.
He called me petty.
I stopped by sickbay and saw Nilly. I figured you'd want to know.
Did the doc get her fixed up?
She's stable. But there's something about the storm's radiation that's making it hard to heal the energy burns.
That doesn't sound good.
She's toughing it out. Dr. Duval said she'll be back on duty soon, though.
Come on. I have to run the final diagnostic.
I can't stay long. I've got a long to-do list before we get to Hotari, and things are piling on faster than I can check them off.
I didn't even do my Duolingo today.
Making all our last-minute checks and security too. Tactical and security are short-staffed.
Well, nothing's ever 100%, but we'll be good to go.
And if you wait until you are ready, it's probably too late. Which is why I didn't want to wait for just the right time. I had a chance to think about this while I was away. Then you and Millie almost got killed out on the hull. And I thought it was important that I just come out and tell you.
Here we go.
Instead of tiptoeing around it. Or worse.
Wait, are you angry at me or something?
No.
Gonna play stupid.
I'm sorry. I'm probably making too big of a deal here. What I'm trying to say is, we've been really good friends for a long time.
Here we go.
But I got back here and I couldn't ignore it anymore. I want to see if there's more between us than just being friends.
Ah, screw it. We'll commit.
You don't have to explain it. I feel the same way. There is something between us.
So, do you want to find out what that something is? If it's there for you, and it's there for me, why not give it a try?
We don't have to put too much pressure on it. Let's just see where this goes.
I like that. Definitely felt some pressure coming down to see you.
Oh!
These are
Sorry,
uncharted territories.
can't help it.
I'd call it a chemistry experiment. You know, with us.
I'm just really glad that you said something.
I've seen how you operate. I couldn't wait for you to make the first move. I'm glad too.
So whatever happens next is great with me.
Level 1 diagnostic complete.
I have to get back to that to-do list. They're probably looking for me.
Can't blame them.
I'll be seeing you.
Tee-hee. That was nice. A little.
Approaching the rendezvous point outside Atari space.
Helm, bring us out of warp.
Dropping to impulse.
Ionic interference surging, Captain.
Oh, here we go. Another quick time coming up.
Shield integrity holding.
We can take it.
We are at the correct coordinates to meet the shuttle.
Commander Rydek, find us our diplomat, if you will.
Aye, Captain. Let's reduce the noise. Filter out environmental signals. I can manually tune what's left for Federation signal types. I've located the shuttle.
Opening comms.
Is that really her job? Whoa.
Shuttle to Resolute. Shuttle to Resolute. Debris field. Lost maneuvering.
I love that kind of shuttle.
I can't get it any clearer.
Better not bang it up, man.
We won't get a transporter lock. It's just not happening.
Oh, now you have
Power up
transporters.
the tractor beam. We'll pull them directly into the docking bay.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Diaz, you good to run the tractor emitter?
Yes, sir.
Come on, Diaz. First thing, lock onto the shuttle and stabilize the rotation.
Pew.
We're pulling in debris.
I'm on it.
Oh, you're gonna make me do that instead of, can you... Instead of, like, literally pushing him away. Shouldn't I get the one behind the shuttle next? Not... Alright, whatever. Whatever. Come on.
That's gonna take out the shuttle. Diaz, the bridge. There's a large piece of debris headed for the shuttle. The tractor beam can't handle it.
Can our shields take it?
I believe so.
Commander Rydek, plot an intercept course.
On it.
Beep boop. Shield the circuit. Yeah, I know, but how are we... Oh, okay. Shouldn't a computer do this?
Here we go. Maneuvering thrusters bearing 53 Mark 17. 200 meters on an intercept course.
Maneuvering.
Got it.
Whoa! Someone's working hard on the bridge.
Suck! 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 A little dirt on the edge of the, nice. Very nice.
We got the shuttlecraft on board.
Good job. We're on our way down to meet them.
Terra firma, so to speak.
Ambassador Spock. The captain will be right down to meet you, sir.
In that case, I will wait for him here.
Apologies for the landing, Ambassador. I was operating the tractor beam, sir. I take responsibility.
Our arrival was the smoothest part of our journey. Your artistry with a tractor beam is commendable. We thought we were prepared for our arrival in Hotari space, but it is evident my craft was not sufficiently robust for such intense ionic activity.
The storm has been pretty intense.
There was an element that was most unusual. Before you came to our aid, our maneuvering thrusters and impulse engines were rendered inoperable. So we attempted a short traversal at warp speed, only to find that we could not achieve warp at all, even though our diagnostics computer showed no faults or anomalies. What do you make of that? When all indications say that warp speed is possible, but in practice, we find it is not.
I'd rather investigate than speculate.
A sound principle.
Take readings, run some additional diagnostic checks, and we'll get to the bottom of this.
Quite logical, Petty Officer...
Carter Diaz. Sir.
Thank you.
Ambassador Spock.
Excuse me.
I'm honored to have you aboard. I'd like to get right to it. We're already behind.
He's having a good day. And that, yeah, that's a pretty good voice actor. That's not too bad. It's not perfect, but it's got way more than I would ever expect. And it's almost as good as the Indiana Jones guy that we heard in the other game.
Ambassador Spock, my senior staff. It's not every day that a captain gets to welcome a Starfleet legend aboard.
You flatter me, Captain Solano. But legend implies the past tense, whereas I am very much focused on our present circumstances.
I didn't mean to suggest you were stuck in the past. You're right, Ambassador. Not the most diplomatic choice of words.
Your experience comes from the past. But our present situation calls for it.
True enough.
We were hoping you could fill us in on the details. We got the basics from Starfleet. 2 formerly peaceful neighbors are now on the brink of war.
Indeed, and the tension between them grows fiercer by the hour. Elydia and Hotari. The Elydians are the more advanced species. They made first contact with the Hotari over a century ago. This is Tau, the Hotari moon. It is rich in dilithium, and for decades, the Hotari and the Elydians have shared a mining operation there. The Elydians provide the technological resources, while the Hotari have served as the labor force. The stability of that arrangement was the source of their peace, until recently. The Hotari have suddenly and forcefully seized control of the mining operations and expelled the Elydians from their system. That is the official story, as told by the Hotari when they requested Federation mediation. But the details remain scant. Communications between all parties have been limited by the ionic interference.
How is it the Hotari were able to turn the tables and take the mines against superior forces, especially after decades in this arrangement?
Unclear. The answer to that question may be the key to a new, lasting peace, and one that I hope we can uncover during these negotiations. But it is unlikely the relatively primitive Hotari forces would stand a chance against the Elydian fleet if this escalates to open war. Left unchecked, this conflict will result in more bloodshed, which is what we are here to prevent.
And the dilithium trade hangs in the balance.
Clearly, the Hotari have been exploited in this relationship.
Maybe we can persuade them peace is the more profitable alternative for everyone. They both profited from the mines. And for the Hotari, something is better than nothing. Peace is our objective, after all.
That is correct.
We can call it profitable or mutually beneficial, but at the end of the day, the Hotari are still being exploited for their own resources.
True peace is not merely the absence of war. And as such, this conflict will surely come again.
Neither the Elydians or the Hotari are members of the Federation, so we can't make them do anything.
There is an additional complicating factor I should mention. In the past, the Federation has relied on the Elydians as a source of dilithium.
That certainly changes things.
Federation sources its dilithium from a lot of places.
Yeah, and this is one of them.
So we've already played a part in this.
Unfortunately, that is indeed the case, Commander Rydek.
We're morally obligated to make this right.
Hold on. Our only obligation is to negotiate the peaceful resolution of this conflict.
Given the Federation's involvement in the Elydium dilithium trade, Captain Solano and I must make every effort to appear neutral in these negotiations.
What worries me is if this whole thing unravels, and we're at the mercy of the storm at less than full strength.
We can't let it come to that.
Considering what the Ion Storm has done to our ship, and the Ambassador's shuttle, we have to assume the Elydian fleet has had problems with it as well. This recent surge in the energy disturbance temporarily levels the playing field.
Commander Westbrook is correct. The energy anomalies around the Hotari systems have been noted in the past. But they have never been observed on the orders of magnitude we have seen in recent weeks.
If it's keeping the two sides talking instead of shooting at each other, that actually helps us negotiate a peace.
And we'll take advantage of that as long as it works in our favor.
And when it doesn't?
All the more reason to learn as much about it as we can while we are here. We do not want to be caught unprepared, should the energy anomaly continue to fluctuate. So I trust we understand our circumstances.
We're operating on a strict timetable here, and we're going to be leaving for the negotiations shortly. Commander Westbrook, I want you to leverage our systems to investigate the anomaly from here while we're gone.
Aye, Captain.
Thank you all.
Dismissed.
I want to speak to both of you privately.
Ambassador Spock, I'd like to make a formal introduction. My first officer, Commander Jara Rydek.
Commander.
Art back here is interesting.
There are limits to what Captain Solano and I can do in our official capacity as representatives of the Federation. But someone in an unofficial capacity, your first officer, for example, would not be bound by those restrictions. Commander Rydek could ingratiate herself to certain parties behind the scenes, where they may be more candid in revealing information that could lead to a resolution.
She certainly goes her own way. Maybe that helps in this case.
I'm perfectly happy to work outside the lines.
And by extension, you will be doing your duty, Commander.
Just not too far outside the lines. Well, I hope Commander Rydek will have more luck finding out what really happened than we will through official diplomatic channels.
The fate of the negotiations, the interests of the Federation, and the prospect for peace may very well depend on it.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's cool. Playing Pac-Man. Put it away. Oh man, she got a cool scar.
Mr. Diaz, I understand you have already discussed the warp drive failure with Ambassador Spock?
I have.
It is imperative that the Ambassador's shuttle be flight ready. I need you both to ascertain the root cause of the system failures he encountered.
I'm surprised, Commander. I thought you would have wanted to work on Ambassador Spock's shuttle yourself.
I respect the Ambassador and his many accomplishments, but I do not derive any satisfaction from interacting with his shuttle as if it were somehow transubstantiated through its association with him. Especially when I have the entirety of this starship to concern myself with.
Commander Chovak, is there anything you do enjoy?
I take pleasure in the satisfaction of a job well done. I suggest you try it sometime. Make note of any abnormalities in your report. Carry on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick it to him whenever I can. Fuck him.
No, couldn't have been. One nice thing about Vulcans, Chovak is the only person who didn't look at this and treat me like I was something to pity. Doc says I should get used to it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing to see here.
Good. Look, I hate saying this, but every once in a while you shouldn't listen to me.
Oh.
Like when I'm half concussed telling you to go first. This isn't one of those times, though. Come on. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Okay, so they did calculate the fact that she had already gone through some shit. Okay, that's good, at least.
All set. Let's run the diagnostic.
Beep boop. Beep boop boop. Boop beep boop boop. It's like playing Ouija. Alright.
So, I know about your talk with Miranda.
Oh shit.
You do?
She sent me a Priority 1 dispatch right after your conversation. I'm happy for you. Both of you.
Thanks.
But I'm only going to tell you this once. Don't screw this up. Because I would be very unhappy if you tried this out and then, I don't know, 6 weeks or 6 days later, I have to start splitting holidays between the two of you. All because things went south and you're not on speaking terms. That just isn't gonna work for me.
You really don't believe in me, huh?
It's not you. Or her. Just running the numbers, and things don't work out more often than they do.
Thanks.
I like my friends and I like our group. I don't want to lose that. Is that thing done?
Yeah, it's wrapping up. Let's see. The relays along the primary EPS are blown. The backup relays are all intact.
An EPS overload from the warp drive could cause that. But how did the shuttle end up dead in the water?
Huh. Well, maybe the ship's data recorder can tell us something.
It definitely won't happen to our ship.
Here.
They were only about 8 minutes from their plotted warp point. No faults, just those warnings. What are they?
Boop, 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 boop. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci. Oh.
Subspace variance out of tolerance. What does that mean?
It means the main navigation array lost sight of space somehow.
Will the array going offline cause that?
Yes, but it should have also thrown a fault code.
The warp field became inverted suddenly.
I've seen this happen when the center warp coil cracks.
A cracked warp coil throws a fault code.
Still, we should take a look.
Boop.
There was a complete warp cascade failure.
Wow. They're lucky the shuttle didn't turn inside out.
Makes me think the computer panicked on the warp field equation.
Any one of these failures should have thrown a fault.
If it was caused by a system failure.
None of this caused the relays to blow. Roll forward to when that happened.
Yes, ma'am.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
So here, they take a moment to get their bearings and they attempt to re-engage the warp drive.
There. That's the relays blowing.
And look, there's another warp system alert.
They're all the same. Subspace variance out of tolerance, or warp inversions. Finally, there's a complete warp cascade failure.
Then it's one of two things. Either a warp coil is cracked, or the navigation array is offline.
That makes sense.
Divide and conquer. You want to check the warp coils or the navigation array? I'll check the other.
Give me them coils, baby.
This. One of these systems is likely broken.
I'll check the nacelles.
The warp core will remember this. Oh, big ol' instruction screen. Tricorder usage. Your tricorder can record and analyze data. Looking through it will reveal the unseen. Press 2 to equip your or holster your tricorder. Hold mouse button to scan glowing objects. You must be close to some objects to scan them. Watch the frame of the screen to see if you're too far away. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Anything good? That guy's whole head. Oh, I'm not clicking a button. Nothing? Nothing? Bloop, 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 bloop. Alright, I'm done. Done screwing around. Oh, I'm at a range here. Okay. Some objects you scan will activate a deep scan. Q and E to switch between different scan modes and search for glowing objects. The mode indicators on the tricorder will blink if there is an object defined in that mode. Alright, whatever. Static field in their standby state, warp coils produce a residual electromagnetic field, no deviations detected. One of 3 anomalies detected. Chemical scan mode. The center coils guide the warp field through its focal event, maintaining a culminated thrust vector. No fractures detected. Leading coils show evidence of routine maintenance to repair microabrasion from neutrino interactions.
I checked every coil on the port nacelle for imbalances. If any coil in either engine were cracked, I would have detected it. So, It must be the navigation array.
What about the other side?
Except it's not. Checked and double-checked.
Well, the readings don't lie.
Here comes the security detail for the way team.
Somebody's gonna die.
Hey.
I'm not here.
We're escorting the negotiating team to the surface as soon as they come down from the bridge. I don't want to interrupt some important work. I was just hoping to see you before I go. The captain and the others will be here any minute now. Should be an interesting ride down to the surface.
You're the one with the important job to do. Keeping the captain safe. And Ambassador Spock.
It doesn't always feel that way. Baking in the hot sun, standing guard next to an empty shuttlecraft. But it has its moments.
Hey, Maris. Aren't these those button pushers you're always hanging out with?
And you're the phaser jockeys we always beat in Parisi squares, right?
All aboard for Hotari.
That another one of the captain's railroad things?
Gotta be. I just usually zone out by the time he gets to the whole, steam engines were the warp drives of their day part. Catch y'all later.
You don't want to miss your train.
Choo-choo.
I do have to go. Not gonna lie, I'd rather not leave right now. More important things on my mind.
Kissing seems a bit forward this early.
Go on. Do your job. I'll be right here waiting for you when you get back.
You better be. Be seeing you.
She's gonna die. Jesus Christ. No. Please don't. Well, I got an achievement for that. So...
Larda Diaz.
Oh.
If you could float back down to reality, we still have a ways to go. All right, where were we?
So, the warp coils in the navigation array are fine, but the nav computer doesn't seem to think so.
I'm out of ideas short of field stripping the shuttle from bow to stern.
You wanna take this out of the shuttle and throw it on the bench?
Oh, real hands-on maintenance. I like it. Okay, the nav computer is patched into the ship.
The ship's computer can double-check our work. If the shuttle's nav computer is putting out false data, we'll know it.
Let's run through the shuttle's logs again.
Running now. Same. Warp field inversion and a cascade failure. However,
Well, yeah, because you're looking through the logs.
Resolute computer
So.
doesn't show the same subspace variance.
We're in the same conditions that the shuttle was in when it failed. Why wouldn't the ship's computer get a matching result?
What if the subspace variance was a momentary occurrence?
Oh, yeah.
That's a possibility, and it would explain why the simulation under our current sensor readings failed to reproduce the issue.
But a subspace anomaly strong enough to cause a warp field collapse would leave graviton ripples for days.
Let's run with the momentary subspace variance theory for now. Roll forward to the shuttle's attempt to re-engage the warp drive. We need the conditions of space around the shuttle at the moment of warp failure.
Resuming simulation.
I'm not quite following how this changes between this and the scan before.
Variables are out of range.
That right there. Take the shuttle sensor data from that moment.
Computer, why did the warp field calculation fail?
Warp field pressure returned non-orthogonal.
ChatGPT,
Results are
answer me.
undefined.
That doesn't help.
Wait, what if we use a different ship?
Put the Resolute into the simulation instead of the shuttle.
Yeah, it should warp just fine. Unless... Computer, run the simulation with the Resolute.
Resolute simulated.
Computer, give me manual control on the warp power.
Static field intensity, warp 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Warp pressure is destabilizing. Error in warp field calculation. The warp drive has experienced a system-wide cascade failure. Warp field collapsed. Subspace variance is out of tolerance. Cochrane formula results are undefined.
Bingo.
What-o?
The same moment when the shuttle failed to warp, so did the ship. Whatever happened to the shuttle just happened to us. The Resolute will not sustain warp.
We can't leave Hotari space.
And no, never mind. I'm trying to find a good place to pause this because we're coming up on the 2-hour mark, but I don't know how long it is.
Captain Solano, welcome to Hotari.
Oh.
We are honored you've come. My name is Tylos Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
The honor is ours, and this is Commander Jara Rydek, first officer aboard the USS Resolute. You'll find she has a keen mind and unique insight into the dynamics between the Hotari and the Illidians.
We are honored to be here as representatives of the Federation.
I'm so glad.
These must be the representatives of
Jeez.
the mighty Federation, the reigning authority in the galaxy. Or so we've been led to believe. Whether that's true or not remains to be seen. But either way, we're grateful you've made the time to come to our little corner of the universe.
And you are?
This is Galvin, and this is Citron, the heroes of the revolt in the mines.
Thought they were doing the slow-mo with the music.
Let's hope this is the last time we ever have to come here.
If you'll excuse me.
I think we're about to begin.
Did you hear the arrogance from that guy? I don't know what we're walking into here. But that guy was something.
That may be true. But let's keep an open mind going into the negotiations. Hopefully he's just one voice amongst many.
Then let's hope he's the outlier.
The Hotari have invited us as their guests, so we must show them the proper respect.
I guess. That looks really good.
Ambassador Spock, welcome to Hotari Prime.
The honor is mine, Your Majesty.
That the Federation would send one of their most respected representatives is not only an honor to the Hotari people and their queen, but a recognition of our stature and importance.
Let's get on with it, shall we? With all due respect to the Federation and their ambassador, they have no authority here. We are not members of their alliance. We are not subject to their rule, nor yours. We demand the immediate return of all mining operations to Illidian control, as it has been for centuries and will be for centuries more. That has always been our understanding.
That understanding has changed.
Then you invite war.
And if you cannot remain silent, you will be silenced.
Yeah.
But his point is well taken. What is the Federation's interest in this matter? Perhaps you would have us trade one oppressor for another?
The Federation remains neutral. Our only interest is the peaceful resolution of this conflict. We are here at your request, Your Majesty.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Trying to keep an open mind here, but it's not easy. I thought they wanted us here.
Was there something you wanted to say, Captain?
Oh, no. My apologies.
God, he is such an idiot.
And what about the Kobliad?
She's not
She
part
can
of...
speak for herself, can't she? Then let her.
Why am I going up there? Blech.
Now then, what is your name?
Commander Jara Rydek, Your Majesty.
Being a Kobliad, you would know better than anyone. Your people suffered brutal treatment at the hands of the Cardassians. Their injustice towards the Kobliad is as unimaginable as it is unforgivable. Not unlike how we have been treated by the Alidians.
As much as they'd have you believe they are the victims here, remember it was the Hotari who attacked us. Hundreds of innocent Alidians were slaughtered without mercy in those mines.
The blood is on their hands, not ours.
Quiet! If after all the Kobliad suffered, you finally had the chance to right that wrong, to get out from under their control, would you take it? Or would you negotiate a peace?
I can't speculate on something that never happened, Your Majesty. Sadly, that opportunity never came for the Kobliad.
No, it did not. But we'd be wise to learn from their example, before we too find ourselves facing extinction. The Federation is the most powerful, most advanced alliance in the galaxy. It's widely known we have an abundance of dilithium in our mines. And it's in your interest to secure a steady supply.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Ambassador Spock would have us believe you're here as a neutral party in the interest of peace. So why are you really here? I want the truth, not your Federation rhetoric.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but it's really not my place to say what the Federation's interests might be.
Playing the outsider.
You are their representative.
I am. But Ambassador Spock is better suited to address your concerns.
What they haven't said, but cannot deny, is a simple truth. The dilithium trade
oh,
would
no, I
not
pissed off
and
Spock
will
and the
no
captain.
longer exist without Alidian involvement. We created it for the benefit of everyone.
I said I was doing what
Especially
Spock
the
wanted,
Hotari.
right?
We've given them warp technology. We've let them share in the profits. We've made their lives infinitely better than before dilithium was discovered. All of that goes away if the Federation turns a blind eye to their treachery.
That is enough of your lies! The Hotari are quite capable of running the mines. We've done so for centuries. So tell me, who deserves control of the dilithium trade and the mines on Tau? Who should the Federation recognize? The Hotari or the Alidians? Can only be one or the other, not both.
And what if I say nothing? Let's find out, because I feel totally fucked here. Hello? Oh, so there's no penalty for... dude, I legit don't fucking know. So I'm just gonna pick one.
If I have to choose only one, then it would have to be the Hotari.
Well said. How could the just and wise Federation make any other choice?
This is an outrage. The Federation has lost all credibility.
The mines are ours. Lydia will not be deterred. We will take back our mines by any means necessary.
Then you will see more blood spilled.
Yeah, fuck him up.
I'm willing to address your concerns, Your Majesty. Yours as well, Representative. But I suggest we could have a more productive conversation with a smaller group. Perhaps only the most essential representatives.
I suppose there is some sense to that.
Ugh, whatever. Oh.
I hope we meet again, Jara Ryder.
Give me a glare, man. Yeah, whatever. See, I thought Spock wanted you to be the outsider, so they wouldn't see you as...
on the diplomatic front. You make nice with the locals.
Not this.
See if you can get some answers. We need to find out why the Hotari are so willing to risk war. What happened in those mines?
Ah, here we go. This is a good pause point. Oh, man. I'm a little dismayed. I don't know. All right. I guess I was supposed to be, this is probably one of those things where there's no winning, where it was always going to put you in the crosshairs, and, you know, pick one or the other, you know, and yeah, I bet that's what it is. But I guess we'll find out next time. I will be back on Monday. I will do my best unless something comes up. This last week was a little, this is the only time this week I did this. But I'll do my best. I don't know how much more is left of the game. That's one of the things. I don't know if it's lengthy, but with different branches, or if the different branches are going to comprise other, so in other words, breadth instead of, length. I have no idea, but Spock looks really upset over here. Did I really piss this? Ambassador Spock thought that Jara could have been more forthcoming when she was being questioned by the Hotari Queen. He's disappointed. I have disappointed Ambassador Spock. I never thought. I'm a horrible person. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. And I will see you on Monday. And stay safe over the weekend. If you're in the Northeast, it's going to be nice, apparently. Thank God. I'm sick of fucking snow. But and I hope it stay warm wherever you are. Okay. That's my weather report. Goodbye. Stop.